The Mars Room, 2018, the third novel by American author Rachel Kushner, follows single mother Romy Hall as she begins serving 2 life sentences in a maximum security prison. The novel won the 2018 Prix Médicis Étranger and was shortlisted for the Man Booker Prize that same year. Irish novelist Rob Doyle, writing in the Irish Times, called it one of the greatest novels I have read in years. The story begins in 2003. Romy, 29, is being transferred along with 60 other inmates from a Los Angeles County jail to Stanville Correctional Facility, located in California's Central Valley. She is sentenced to two consecutive life terms, plus 6 years, but as she says, "I don't plan on living a long life." During the bus ride, Romy listens to fellow inmate Laura Lipp recount her life, while reflecting on her own past, her mother, who is raising her young son Jackson, and her time working as a stripper in San Francisco at the Mars Room. These memories bring her back to Kurt Kennedy, a disabled Vietnam veteran who stalked her for years and whom Romy ultimately killed. Her lawyer failed to present Kennedy's harassment at the trial. Upon arrival at Stanville, the prisoners are stripped and searched. One woman goes into labor, and despite guards ordering everyone to stay back, Romy, along with 2 others, Conan London, a transgender man, and Sammy Fernandez, steps in to help. The guards retaliate violently, placing the 3 in isolation cages as punishment. The pregnant woman is left to give birth without assistance. Romy and Fernandez are sentenced to an additional 90 days in administrative segregation. Sharing a cell, they find themselves isolated, with death row inmate Betty LaFrance living in the cell below. They communicate through a vent. Betty tells them she killed her husband for an insurance payout and bribed a crooked cop named Doc. She also recounts the story of another inmate, Angel Marie Janicki, who nearly escaped by cutting through a fence in a blind spot. Betty teaches them to make pruno, an improvised liquor fermented in a sock using fruit juice and bread. Romy enrolls in a GED prep class led by prison teacher Gordon Hauser, who gives her books and takes a growing interest in her. Hauser lives alone in a remote cabin, consumed with anxiety over environmental destruction. Kushner weaves in quotes from the Unabomber's manifesto, suggesting Hauser's admiration for the figure. Less than a month into segregation, Romy learns her mother has died in a car crash. Distraught about her son's fate, she attacks a guard and is thrown naked into solitary confinement. After 90 days, Romy rejoins the general prison population, sharing a cell with Conan, Laura, and Button Sanchez, the woman who gave birth during intake. Romy begins working in the prison woodshop, building courtroom furniture. Still desperate to find Jackson, she contacts her lawyer, who cannot locate him. Romy starts thinking about escape, inspired by Janicki's attempt. A letter from a dyslexic man named Keith, seeking a pen pal, is auctioned off among the prisoners and won by Fernandez. She plans to seduce him for a place to stay upon release. Meanwhile, Romy grows closer to Hauser, who is visibly fond of her. She asks him to bring her wire cutters for jewelry making. Though hesitant, he eventually complies. Romy buries them near a guard tower. As time passes, Romy forms a plan. She will marry Hauser and have him adopt Jackson. But Hauser, increasingly disillusioned by prison life, pulls away. Romy offers him a photo of Jackson, which he declines. Before she can seduce him, Hauser shuts her down. When a prison riot erupts, Romy seizes the opportunity to escape. She retrieves the wire cutters and slices through multiple layers of fencing. She flees into the nearby hills, surviving in the wild and hiding in a hollow tree. Eventually, the guards recapture her and bring her back to Stanville. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.